All right. That's up and running. And then I will get things going in just a second to make sure that you guys have it in the Tonka chat as well. All right. There it is. All right. Here we go. Oh. Yeah, right. Nice. Okay. Okay. We're going to get started here with the sweepstake soon. Not just yet, but we are going to get started soon. All right. Cool. All righty. Okay. All righty. I'm going to let a couple more people wander in and then we will get going. But excited to get started. I think I just like kind of blinked this week and then suddenly it was the World Cup tomorrow. So thank you guys for waiting on me until today. And, excited to get started. I'll give you guys a little tour of what's going on before we get started. And remember, you can always hit me up in the live chat on the sideline over here as well. But this is my insane spinner. There are little lines kind of, I'm not sure how well you can see that, but little lines in between each of these. So we will know exactly who you are when you come out of there. There will be no avoiding Cape Verde or Iraq, I'm afraid. I'll put you guys in as you go on so that we can just kind of see who's in there as well. And should be a lot of fun. We've got 48 teams to go through, which is double the number of the Euro one, and the Euro one took longer than I expected. So we will go longer, or we will do both spins at the same time so that we don't go quite so long today. Get you in and out of here, and then I will post the sweepstake list in the chat, in the Tonka United WhatsApp chat later. So I think without further ado, we will get started here. So I think we just get going. Very excited. So there's no suggestion of impropriety. I'm going to do a couple of things now. I'm going to shuffle this so you can see a few times over. There's no specific order to how this is coming out. I'll do it again with the teams over here. It's not in alphabetical order or anything like that. If you find that your team is not in the World Cup, I'd be surprised. I'm pretty sure I checked it. But obviously come chat to me if you have any issues. Not if you have Curacao. That is just what's going to happen. The prizes for this going to be $300 for the winner, $100 for the runner-up, so the other final team. A team that comes third, you'll get $50. And if your team is the worst in the entire tournament, let's say that you get 0 points, maybe they lose all of their games by a combined score of 15-0, then you will receive $30. So you can still triple your money even if your team is hot garbage. That's the goal here. So without further ado, let's get the first spin going here. All righty. And what have we got for the first one? Looks like it's settling on Mike. Oh, it's a big hit to start off with. Mike Giampetruzzi, you get in Germany. That's a big start. All right. Germany looking pretty good this year. There's actually quite a few players I haven't heard of in that team because they are like there's a lot of players out of the Bundesliga and stuff that I just haven't watched this year, which is kind of exciting. But I don't think they're going to win it. They're not quite the midfield they used to be, but still exciting team to watch through the tournament. So we'll remove them. Mike and Germany are gone already. Let's spin the wheels again. Nice. Here we go. Here we go. Coming up on my wife. Where will it go? Oh, it's into Alec and Ivory Coast in the French way of saying it, of course. Ivory Coast. I don't really know much about their team this time around. I feel like I've been focused on Senegal and the North African teams in Africa for the last little while. But should be a fun team to watch. My favorite thing about the World Cup is that you get to watch teams and players that you've never seen before. In 3 or 4 weeks, we will all know a player whose name that we didn't know today. So Alex got one more later on. I know some of you have extras, so we'll remove those two, and then we will continue. Spin those World Cup balls. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Here we go. Coming up again, looking for Cat. Is it going to stay there? Oh, it's Quinn just with Curacao, the Caribbean nation. Going to be an interesting one for them this year. Remember, there is a prize for the worst team in the competition as well. So even if you get a minnow or something like that, you are not necessarily, in the worst possible position you could be. You're still in a chance to win some money there. Does my computer have the? Oh, it does have the little thing for Curacao. That's good. There we go. All right, Quinn and Curacao. And we will spin the wheel. Here we go, here we go, here we go. I'm not looking at your Tonka United WhatsApp chats, by the way. So if you're chatting there, bring it into the chat here. Brian with Uzbekistan. Uzbekistan obviously have Kusanov from Manchester City. He's kind of the most prominent player that people know about. If you guys know anything else about Uzbekistan, I don't. So definitely pop that in the chat or something like that. But Brian gets Uzbekistan. Someone had to. I can't believe this started with Germany and now we've gone through Ivory Coast, Curacao, and Uzbekistan. Spin those wheels again. Here we go. Here we go. Where's it going to end up? Oh, no, it's a second pick. Oh, Kyle gets Spain, one of the tournament favorites. Very exciting, good team. Obviously, now you have a better excuse to watch Lamine Yamal, although you never need an excuse to watch Lamine Yamal. He is a little bit injured coming into this tournament, and I wonder about Spain's style of play in this kind of tournament, but still an excellent team that gives you a good chance to get into those top 3 places. Very good. All right, spinning the wheel again, spinning the wheel again. Give me England. Give me England or death. Here we go. It's going to end on Tim. And, the first team to play in this tournament, South Africa. Tim gets South Africa. It's a repeat this year of the final, obviously. Oh, the final for the first game from the South African World Cup, which is really exciting. The Bafana moment, the Chibalala moment from the first game in 2010 was amazing. So Tim will be hoping for similar things. I know that team is loaded with Mamelodi Sundowns players, and they've been pretty good. So we'll see. All right, moving on to the next one here. All right, looks like it's going to be Seth, and he's picking up Panama in England's group. Last time we played them in a World Cup, we put 6 goals past them. So Seth, maybe looking to make your money back there with the worst team poll. We'll see how that goes, or it will be England. Who knows? Gonna spin it again. Gonna spin it again. Here we go. All right, coming up on some second picks here. Oh, another one in England's group. Another one in England's group. So Ryan's second pick here gets Croatia. Another one coming up for Ryan later. Croatia I think, are the oldest team in the tournament on average age. They have a bunch of, I mean, Luka Modric is 40, so that tells you all you need to know. But we'll see how it goes in the blistering heat. Nice. All right, spinning those wheels. Let's see where we're going to end up. Matt and the Congo. Congo have been a decent team in Africa in the last few years. Obviously, really exciting to see them play. So, look forward to that. I don't actually know if they will end up being a one of the worst teams in the tournament, but we'll see. Should be a fun team to follow throughout the tournament. That's what this is for, right? Picking up another random team to follow. Brian loves Uzbekistan. He's gonna have a great time. All right. And another one of the smaller teams, Chris, by a hair, has picked up Haiti. So Haiti, I believe, playing Scotland and Brazil. That'll be a very interesting one. We'll have to see if the Scots can put enough goals past Haiti for that to potentially be one of the worst teams, or the other way around. Who knows? I'd love the Scottish to be one of the worst teams in it. So we'll see. Spinning the wheel here again. Almost through the first 12, so almost a quarter of the way through here. Looks like we're settling on. It's Igor, Ecuador. A lot of people's dark horse for this tournament, Ecuador. Still relying on a, 57-year-old Ener Valencia up front. But in any case, a very exciting team. Lots of really, really good players in that team. So that's not a bad pickup, Igor. Keep an eye on Ecuador. All right, spinning that wheel. Here we go. I hope you guys appreciate all the work that went into putting these little things there. Trey with the fraudulent winners of the Africa Cup of Nations, Morocco. Sorry to Kareem that Trey has come in and taken them from you. Trey should be a fun team to watch through the tournament. Obviously made it all the way to the semi-finals. And yeah, it should be a lot of fun to see how they get on this time. Can they be the first African team to make it all the way to a final of a World Cup? We'll have to see. Craig Cameron says, whoever got Ivory Coast should feel good. They just beat France in a friendly. That's impressive. France are my favorites for this. And that obviously hurts me to say. Trey has come up a second time. And he gets Jordan this time. I'm just going to make sure it must be his second pick, but I'm just going to make sure that I actually did that properly because I have a feeling I may not have. Please just give me one quick second here. Morocco, Trey. Oh, yeah, it was Trey times 2. Okay, perfect. Yep, that is. So, Trey, your two teams are Jordan and Morocco for this tournament. So, one team going for the top, one team potentially not quite ending up towards the top of the table. All right, so we're through our first 13. Lots of teams still on the board here because this is the biggest World Cup ever because of the size of Gianni Infantino's brain. All right. Is it going to be Dimitri? It is Dimitri with Paraguay. Paraguay, not a bad team at all. Dimitri, the only person with 3 teams in this competition, so 2 more chances for him. Julio and Ciso, one of the best players on that team. And they were always like a team that I enjoyed watching in the World Cup when I was younger. So I'm glad to see Paraguay back in it. Spinning those wheels. Coming up on some times 2s here. And Hannah gets Sweden. Graham Potter's team, obviously, with Alexander Isak coming off his injury. Also, Victor Gyökeres, obviously, had a decent season-ish with Arsenal. I think Arsenal fans think he had a very good season. So we'll see how he gets on. But yeah, really, really fun team to watch, Sweden. Another classic World Cup team. All right, here we go. Who's coming up? Bosnia looks like the team on the right side. Who will it go to? It's Aaron with Bosnia and Herzegovina. Should be a really fun time to see them. I think they still have Edin Dzeko playing for them. I'm just going to call them Bosnia. I'm sure that's very rude to Herzegovina here. But Aaron picks up Bosnia here. So very exciting. Spin that wheel again. I have to record a podcast after this, guys. My voice is going to be so dead. Although it does sound better than it did. Oh, it looks like we got France, and it goes to Kareem. Well, Kareem, you had your own team stolen from you by Trey, but I'm sure that you won't be too upset about being linked up with France. There, France are definitely my favorite for the tournament. I hate saying that, but I think it's going to be a team that plays boring football that wins this World Cup. France plays some real boring football, and unfortunately, they're in England's path. So that probably means that's the curtains for us in the quarterfinals. We'll see. Trey's offering to trade with Kareem in the chat if you would like to. Coming up on Roman here with one of the most fun teams that are going to be in this whole tournament, Norway. So Norway. Absolutely stacked suddenly. Obviously, Haaland is a great player, and Ødegaard a really good player. Oscar Bob, who plays for Fulham now, also on that team. The goalkeeper, Orjan Nyland, played for Reading and was awful for Reading, but then went to La Liga and has been one of La Liga's best goalkeepers for the last couple of years. So I don't know what's in the water in Reading. Lead, probably, but it doesn't work for goalkeepers. Oh, excuse me. All right, here we go. Portugal on the board. And it goes to Cisco. Oh, Roman, I'm so sorry. One team after one team after you came up. It's Portugal. And Cisco takes Portugal. My beloved England are still on this board. Who's going to get them? Who's going to get to watch Harry Kane turn a color of red you wouldn't believe by the end of this game? Belgium on the board, it looks like. And it's Waleed who picks up Belgium. Waleed picks up Belgium. Another absolutely ancient squad. Jeremy Doku, obviously a very exciting player to watch and should make it a fun watch for anyone watching Belgium. I know that's Brian's team of choice as well. So good luck to them. Good luck. Who's gotten Spain? Nobody. Kyle got Spain. Kyle got Spain for Cisco there. The big teams on the board. Kareem has France. Cisco has Portugal. Mike has Germany. And Kyle has Spain. Of course, Chris has Haiti. So that's good. All right. Moving on. Next team. We're almost halfway through here. Coming up to Craig's 2 spots. First one goes to Colombia, another dark horse for this tournament. My favorite Colombia moment from a World Cup is when that giant grasshopper landed on the back of James Rodriguez in Brazil, 2014. Very funny moment. You guys remember that I shuffled all of these midway through, but I just saw that Craig came up twice next to each other. So for the interest of posterity, here's me shuffling the wheels again. So you know I'm not being... it's random. It's random, guys. All right, spin that wheel. Spin that wheel. It's really fun to spin wheels, guys. You should do it. You should do it more often. Ryan coming up here with the Netherlands, it looks like. That's a nice one. All right. Well, you're going to have to get yourself a Hearts Blaze kit so that you can wear that as a double feature this summer, for your Netherlands watch parties as well. But the Netherlands, fun team to watch. Shame about Xavi Simons because he's always been a good tournament player. He's out, but yeah, should be a good team to watch. Pato here with one of the favorites, getting Argentina. Very, very lucky. All right. Well, Argentina with a million-year-old Messi. But to be fair, if this tournament is going to be played at walking pace because of the heat, I mean, that probably favors Messi to a certain degree. So we'll see how that goes. Argentina on the board now for Pato. Argentina on the board for Pato. Don't forget, you can use the live chat. Larry with Egypt. Larry with Egypt. So getting to watch to see if Mohamed Salah's downturn in form this year was due to Arne Slot or just because he is an old man. Mohamed Salah, not Larry. Just to clarify. Let's spin those wheels again. We are halfway through the draw, guys. We are halfway through the draw right now. So let's see who comes up next. Looks like Uruguay on the board. Who will it go to? And it falls to Nick. Uruguay, not as good as they have been in recent tournaments, but they are still coached by Marcelo Bielsa. One of the most interesting, exciting coaches on the planet. Also sits on a cooler. Which is what I do at youth tournaments. So can recommend. Can recommend. All right, who is going to come up next? Looks like another one for Dimitri, and it's South Korea. South Korea for Dimitri. So obviously Heung-min Son now playing a World Cup in the country that he plays his club soccer in as well. Plays for LAFC, right? If I've got that wrong, then just ping me, I guess. But South Korea, good to see. We're just over halfway, so I'm going to take a quick look at who is left on this board. So obviously, the hosts, United States, still up there. Brazil, potentially one of the other winners of the tournament, still in that group. England, obviously the winners of the tournament, still in there for you. And then obviously some of the dark horses, Switzerland, Senegal, still in there as well. I like Japan a lot. I think Japan are a really good team. They just beat England quite recently. So still some good teams in there, and still a few like Qatar, Cabo Verde, and Iraq, who may end up, winning you your money back in that worst team prize. So we'll keep spinning. We'll keep spinning. A lot of the big teams came out in the first half today, though. It's me, and I've ended up with the nation of Iraq. If anyone tells me that this is rigged, after that, they can just take a look. Whoa, for fuck's sake. Fuck's sake. Okay. All right. Well, fuck. Japan were literally the team before. Japan were the team I fucking wanted. God fucking damn it. But God fucking damn it. God fucking damn it. All right, here's Kyle getting Brazil after he's already got. What the fuck? I just got Iraq. Kyle's got Spain already. Now he's got Brazil. I don't get it. What is this rigged fucking draw that I set up? I hate my life. God damn it, I hate this game. Fuck. Damn it. God fucking damn it. Oh, dear. Oh, dear me. All right, here we go. Here we go. Spin the wheel. Stay calm. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I didn't want to win. Jeff gets Qatar. Join me in the filth, brother. Join me. We're going to win that $30, Jeff. It's going to be good. I don't remember. Did Qatar get a point in the Qatar World Cup? I don't think they did. But I could be wrong about that. Who knows? Oh well. All right. Well, this is why we do a team for the worst as well, or a prize for the worst team as well, right? This is why we do that. Fucking hell. Cat with New Zealand. All right. So the Weber household is screwed. But she does get to watch one of my favorite players in the entire tournament. With New Zealand, who is Tyler Bindon, who obviously, Tyler Bindon is my favorite Reading player of the last 5 years. He was a center back. He was in our reserve team, and he made his way up through the ranks and became our starting left-sided center back for a season and a half, and was just amazing. Is now playing World Cup minutes for New Zealand. Played against England the other day. So that's exciting, in my opinion. I like New Zealand. I like Tyler Bindon. I don't think they'll be the worst team in the competition based on how they did in the friendly against England. But we'll see. England probably the biggest team left in it at the moment. So let's see where they go. Waleed picking up Mexico with his second pick. It's a nice pick. It's fun to follow Mexico at a tournament, isn't it? Mexico just a kind of fun team. I like that Raul Jimenez has just gone back to Wolves. That's very exciting. So yeah, good pick there. Good pick. Always fun to watch. Again, part of the fun of this is just having another team to watch through the tournament, or if you're me, having a team to watch for 3 games. Dimitri ends up with Senegal, the legitimate African champions. Would that be fair to say? I'm sure Kareem may disagree with me. But I think they've added a rule in now, right? That you have to stay on the field for the entire 120 minutes to win a game, which probably does make sense. But Dimitri picking up Senegal there. Spin that wheel. Andreas picking up the team that I wanted. It's Japan. Andreas picking up, I think, the coolest team at the tournament. Japan are just sick. I just think the way in which they've kind of changed their football mindset and their coaching patterns and everything about their high school system in Japan is amazing. I really want to go to Japan for many reasons, but I want to go and see their football setup because it's incredible what they've done in Japan in the last 20, 30 years or so. So great team, Andres. I'm very jealous of Japan. That was a team I wanted. Coming up here, John, who is getting Austria. Austria, not a bad team at all. Austria, obviously, I don't know that much about Austria, but they were pretty good in Euro 24. They were kind of an unlikely, exciting package. And Marcel Sabitzer is the sexiest man, apart from Jackson Irvine going to the World Cup. So that's you got that to look at. That's fun. I like looking at Marcel Sabitzer. He's got a silly little thing. Michaela's got two right next to each other again. Who will she end up with? It's Cabo Verde. Well, the fun thing is that you now have two different ways of saying your team's name because you can say Cape Verde or Cabo Verde. So that's something to. I hope that was worth the money. All right. Still got England in there, still got Australia, still got the United States. So large portion of the English speaking world is in there. Scotland, obviously not part of the English speaking world, but they are also still in there. Who's it going to be? Alec coming up, number 2 here. Nice. Good job. Good job. So, Alec, 2 African teams here. I just had to check to make sure that you did get your first team. 2 African teams picking up Ghana here. Ghana in England's group. So, expect them to get a victory there. But should be interesting. Now, we're down to the last 12 teams here. The last 12 teams. Just making sure that is correct. Looking at my spinners here. It is Waleed's Algeria still out there. Iran, who are going to have a very interesting tournament, still out there. So let's see who comes up. Let's see who comes up. Craig, here we go. Who's it going to be? It is Iran. This is going to be a very, very interesting tournament. So I suppose you get to follow the biggest political story going on in the World Cup this time around. I'm not sure if that's what you wanted. I'm not sure if there's a prize for that. But this should be an interesting one. I have Iraq. So shalom, brother. I guess we're in the same ballpark now. It should be good. Last 11 teams here. Last 11 teams. Let's see who ends up with who. Coming up with Michaela. And is it going to be? It is England. Michaela, join me. Join me in the pit of misery. Join me in the hope and the expectation and the letdown. You will always be able to enjoy that. We will stink up the place, make our way to the quarterfinals, and promptly take an Irish goodbye before we've had a chance to really do a whole lot. So I hope you're looking forward to watching England this tournament. Not going to be one of the worst teams, hopefully. Who's going to get the United States? It is Kevin, repping the home team. All right, Kevin, repping the home team. Doesn't give you an extra team to support during the World Cup, but I expect to hear, I believe that we will win every single time I see you between now and mid-July. So make sure you're getting in your work there. World Cup starting tomorrow, so you've got a lot of singing to do. Gabe coming up here with Australia. Australia has my favorite player at the tournament, Jackson Irvine. St. Pauli captain and just all-round good dude. So it should be fun to watch. Should be fun to watch in the US's group. So, if they end up beating the US, at least that gives you, something to enjoy there, something to enjoy. So spinning that wheel, those signs are getting real big now. Who's Joel going to end up with? And it is Turkey or Turkey. I don't even know how you say it. I know the new name is correct. I don't know exactly how you say that, but Turkey for Joel. Obviously, once this is complete, guys, I will be posting this in the Tonka United chat, so you can review it at any time. But let's spin that wheel again, see where we end up. Those signs are getting really big at this point. Scotland coming up here for Hannah. Hannah ending up with Scotland. So Hannah's got Scotland and Sweden here, and her last name is Sprague. So the S teams for Hannah, she is Hannah SS. No, wait, not that. Definitely not that. I'm going to spin the wheel. Nothing. Yeah, we're just gonna keep going. Saudi Arabia here coming up for Andreas. So that is your penance for getting the team that I actually wanted. Is Saudi Arabia. Why are you saying I need a nap? Do I look tired? Oh God. I probably do look tired. Long game last night. If you guys don't know, you can come out and watch Tonka United 11v11 games at the moment. I will try and do a better job of posting when they're available, so you can come and watch them. Free soccer at Fitzpatrick and Deering. Come and cheer on your teammates. Nick Mendoza picking up Algeria over here. I think I've somehow managed to fuck up the teams on the other side. So in a minute, we are going to have to go and look at where I screwed up the teams here. So that'll be a fun little aside here. So who do we have left? Let me just check my results again. Nick has ended up with Algeria. I'm gonna just check which teams I've missed here, just in case. Just in case. Bear with me 1 second, everybody. Let's go back to the start. Oh, Czechia in Switzerland. Damn it. Okay. Bear with me 1 second here. Who am I missing? I'm missing Canada. That's one of the teams that I'm missing. Canada, did they go earlier? They did not. Let's make sure Canada are in here. This is a fucking sham now, isn't it? Jesus Christ. Canada, did they go in yet? Nope. Okay. Okay. Oh, I'm just putting a screen grab. This is what an actual stream is like, guys, right? Where you just sit around on it watching a streamer eating his lunch or something. Now I need a nap. Jesus. And Costa Rica are the other team. I missed 2 C teams. I apologize if anyone is mad that they weren't able to pick up Canada or Costa Rica. Tunisia, did I miss Tunisia? So who have I got in here that isn't actually in the fucking World Cup then? That's going to be something to check in a minute. What's going on with that? John Clark ended up with Austria. All right, I will check this afterwards, but we're going to... I don't think Czechia... Oh, no, Czechia are in the competition. Right? No, they're not. No, they are. Tunisia are also in it, and I don't have them. So what's going on there? And Poland. I've got this way fucked up. Who the hell did I give that isn't actually a team? Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to complete... Yeah, I'm missing Tunisia. I see that now. And I see that I'm missing Poland as well, I think. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish it up now. And then when I find the ones that need switching, I will just switch your teams for you, okay? So you may just wait for the follow-up after that. So let's spin the wheels and see where we get to here. We got a few players left waiting to get their teams. All right, so Cisco is going to pick up Czechia. Czechia. There we go. This is what happens when you have fucking 48 teams in a tournament. Jesus Christ. All right. And Bob is going to pick up Costa Rica. CONCACAF rival. Always a fun team to watch. Remember, there is a prize for the worst team in the tournament as well. So we'll see how that goes. They've gotten out of a group with England and Italy before, though. So good World Cup pedigree, Costa Rica. And now it's the Max off. Max Miller going to pick up one of the dark horses. Switzerland beat the USA by like 5 goals in a recent tournament. And yeah, we'll see how it goes for them. All right, last player, Max Severino. You are getting one of the host nations, Canada. So you get to get in with your northern brothers throughout this tournament. Okay, so obviously there's a mistake somewhere in here. I'm not going to make you guys watch me find it live here on stream, but something's happened. So I need to go and work out what it is. There may be a couple teams who are wrong, but what I will do is just switch them out for the teams that are right. I know that Poland are meant to be here, and Tunisia are meant to be here, so I will work out exactly what went wrong and fix that for you. But for the most part, that is the end of the stream. Remember that we have pickup tomorrow night, 6 p.m. in Scarborough, so please do come down if you're available. And yeah, thanks very much, guys. I'll see you very soon. Ready to start watching some games. Let's go.